Opportunity, we came out there, set the tone. I thought everybody came out with a lot of confidence tonight, shot their shots. We ran our sets, and especially on the defensive end, we knew exactly what we wanted to get done, and slowing those guys down, force them into tough shots, and that kind of translated and showed throughout the entire game. And we didn't let up in that third quarter when we had the lead.
The margin of victory might make this an obvious question, but LeBron said it was a big step for you guys as a group. Did it feel that way to you, and what does it mean about where you guys are now versus where you were?
It felt like us. I mean, there wasn't any lapses. There wasn't any let-ups really throughout the game. There was. We kept the turnovers down. That was huge for us, especially in that first half. Felt like we defended the three well, and other than that, we ran our offense. We took our shots. We hit our shots, hit our threes. There's a lot of good things tonight that felt like or looked like stuff that we're capable of out there on the floor, and we felt like it was one of those games where we kind of put it all together.
What did Jose bring tonight?
He was great. He was great. A lot of confidence, got us into our sets, and knocked down a lot of shots. So that was a good thing about tonight, was there was no hesitation from a number of players out there shooting the ball.
Not to take anything away from your effort, but was that a team that you could tell was a little bit tired after their third and fourth there?
Sure. They played a tough game last night as well. It went down to the wire that they won. Had to come back and play on the home floor against us. So that's not easy to do. And we felt like if we got out there and put our foot on the gas, that we might have a chance to get a big win tonight, and we did.
We had to hand it, everybody hand-in-hand. How much fun is it to play a game like that when everybody is doing their part?
Yeah, it's very fun. Just to be clicking on all cylinders is on both ends of the court is very fun to be a part of and play, and it results in a win every time when you play with a lot of charisma and a lot of force from the start.
Could you feel that five guys on a string mentality out there?
Yeah, today it was clicking. It was clicking on both ends. We were communicating well on the defensive end, flying around, offensively moving the ball, and it was fun to be a part of.
Doesn't it show that this team in time, as you really learn each other, can be a good defensive team?
Oh, for sure. But it takes time. You want to get better at it each and every day, pointing out things that we can get better at on our off time when we're not playing, and it just takes a five guys effort on a nightly basis, and once we get that down pat, we'll be fine.
A couple of times you had to switch on Avery, and you know his game pretty well. I know it's part of the NBA business, but is it fun and slash weird at the same time? Because
a little bit, but at the same time, it's fun. It's more fun than weird because he's doing a good job over here with these guys, helping them out. But when you match up against one of your friends, it's always fun to get after it a little bit and have something to laugh about later on.
Hey, the job Jose did at point tonight, and really defensively, I thought was tremendous. What kind of lift did he give you guys?
He's a true professional. As you can see, he stays ready, stays in shape. He gave us a good lift of being a veteran on the court and running the offense when we needed him to, doing the things we needed him to do. He did it very well tonight and just stayed ready. He's a true professional.
Channing kind of mentioned you're trying to play four positions on offense and defense. Talk about that transition and sort of how difficult it's been, or if it's been.
My head gets to spinning sometimes, but once I calm it down and know exactly what the team needs me to do at that time, I'll be fine. It's still a progress for me. But while I watch a lot of film, I try to hone down everything that these guys wants me to do on both ends of the court, and I think with time it'll keep coming along. But it's a process, and I'm aware of it, and I'm not letting it frustrate me at times. But I'm staying the course and watching film and getting better.
We start with our mental approach to the game. First of all, we had a defensive game plan, and that was 48 minutes. That was 48 minutes of game planning and execution right from the beginning.
Passing lanes, ball pressure, bodying up on guys. I mean, can it be a recipe for success moving ahead?
We've just been playing well of late. We're in a good groove right now, and we want to try to continue that coming in here today. And they've been playing extremely good basketball, coming off a great win last night in Minnesota. So we knew that they were going to come out and try to give us their best shot, and we had to be ready for that. But we just had a lot of flurries tonight. We had a lot of flurries, and we didn't stop.
Things are obviously a lot better than they were a couple weeks ago. But if it was too early then, when you were losing 4 in a row, to say you guys are going to be in trouble, is it still too early to say that you know that you're going to be where you want to be?
I knew we was going to be okay. and very patient. And obviously, it's frustrating when you lose them, but at the end of the day, you know, it's always the brighter side of things. And like I said, we're just in a good groove right now, and you know, we still, you know, got a few bodies out, but you know, game ball goes to Jose Calderon for sure tonight. You know, coming in, starting, and playing exceptionally well. You know, running the offense, making big time shots, and you know, he was just yeah, he was great. And you know, and it's great to see Jay, you know, get his feel, his touch, you know, from the perimeter, starting off the game, and continue that into the second half until we all came out.
The byproduct of you guys playing 48 minutes together as a team is you only having to play 27 minutes individually. How can games like this, less of a work load throughout the course of the season, help you out?
I mean, I don't know. We make so much a big thing about my minutes, and you know, it's not a huge issue. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, when we can get a win like this, everybody benefits from it, not just me, everybody.
It was working so well in the first quarter for you and the team. I mean, it looked like the new venue didn't matter.
No, it didn't. And it was body movement, player movement. The ball was popping, and you know, I started the game very aggressive. Got an and one to start the game, and you know, from that point on, the kind of defense kind of just backed up off me, and you know, I worked extremely hard on my outside shot as well, and I was able to knock him down just to keep him off balance.
You guys matched your season high assists tonight, I think. How much was just having a natural point guard out there? Did that help, just having someone who's actually a point guard?
I just think everybody was in a good flow. I mean, you know, even though we had a natural point guard starting at the point, at the end of the day, everybody had that ball popping. You know, if you had two and you gave it up, you know, we just had a great feel. You know, Swish had some great passes. You know, Jose as well, and D Wade, and everybody was on the floor. You know, just made some contributions, and you know, when the ball's moving like that and player movement like that, everybody feels in a good rhythm, and it showed that tonight.
You made reference earlier to their game in Minnesota last night. Could you tell that they were a step slow on some defensive switches there in the first half when you guys went on your run?
I really wasn't. That's not it wasn't even a mindset for me. I just wanted to keep the pedal down. You know, we haven't had a win like this in a very long time, and you know, we come out sometimes in the third quarter and we get slow starts and teams get back into it. But you know, today we just kept it going. You know, and it's a pretty big step for us.